This is KB and welcome to Minecraft 1.13. This is episode 9, and before we get into what I want to do this episode, if you remember in the last episode we built the iron farm, which is not functional yet because we have to get villagers there, and I thought I'd have some villagers in it by this episode. But the problem is I was fighting with this villager breeder because it stopped working. And initially I thought it was because of the doors, maybe it's too close to each other, but it wasn't. The first problem was the amount of villagers we had in here. It kind of reached the cap for the amount of doors in the village we have. So I killed a bunch of dudes and it did nothing. Then what I did is I opened up to sky access on the back with the doors. I thought that would fix it. I moved the doors up. I moved them down 2 blocks, moved them up 2 blocks, tried things like that. Then I removed all of the crops, and that triggered the farmer to start planting again. So I thought that would fix it, but it didn't. So then I added some more doors into the build with the sky access, and finally we got a new baby villager. So this villager breeder is up and running again. Now finally I can start moving villagers all the way to the iron farm and get that functioning. But that is not what we're gonna do in this episode. What my plan is, initially, for the first thing, is I want to build a super smelter, as Mumbo Jumbo would say. So I like to watch Mumbo Jumbo's content. That's one of the YouTube Minecrafters I follow. And he likes his super smelters. So this super smelter I'm going to build is one of his designs. And it's kind of my tribute episode to Mumbo Jumbo. And if all goes well, I'll probably build one of his storage rooms as well. Okay, so I started building the foundation of the super smelter in my little dirt hut, but I saw that there's not enough space. So I brought it out here, and it uses 6 furnaces as a base machine. But in the video I'm going to link in the description, you'll see that Mumbo Jumbo extends it crazily big super smelter thing, which I don't really need. I don't need that right now. If we need it in the future, we'll upgrade, but for now I'm going to use 6 furnaces. And then this is what you need for it, is 2 repeaters, 2 comparators, some redstone dust, redstone torches, building blocks, which I'll probably use the stone bricks and spruce planks, and 30 hoppers, which I don't have enough. So I'm quickly gonna run down to the mines, get the iron I need, and then we can get to building this super smelter. And I'm gonna put it on this spot, because this whole area I'll develop into my base. The village will take down eventually. And then I'll still figure out, maybe I'll just build like a shaded roof type of area with a smelter in. I'll figure out what we do over here. But let me get to mining, get the iron we need, and then we can build a super smelter. There we go. So I've got 35 blocks of iron smelting up. But that means we can get this started. So the first thing it does is adds hoppers straight into the top. Then he gets some building blocks, which he places like that. Because now you want to run a hopper into that. Let me just get everything we need. Actually, I need this chest as well. At least I have my crafting table. I try to always have a crafting table on me. That should do it. Okay, so now I won't even know. 6, yes, that's exactly the amount we needed. How about that? Okay, then this should be removed, because it goes over there, like this. So what you have here is you'll have your comparator going into that block with a redstone torch there, and then we'll have a repeater going this way with a redstone dust line coming down there. And what this does, this redstone line locks all of these hoppers. So now what you'll do, I don't have more chests on me. Over here, you'll have your input chest for items. They will go through here, and as soon as it reaches this, it sends a redstone signal through here, unlocking all of the hoppers so they'll drop down into the furnace at the same time. The next thing to do is now you want to... So, before we get to that, this is your item input line, right? Now we want to get coal into the system. So you'll run hoppers into the back of the furnaces, and then you will have another hopper line going into a block on this side. Get that in there. Then you have to again repeat this here. So we have a comparator, and we have a repeater, and we have that over there. So let me just add in my stone bricks to keep the design same. Add in your redstone line over there, locking those. That's fine. We'll... And now that should be the system. So all you need is a chest on top of that. So item input, coal input, and now we just need hoppers coming this way for the output chest. I made two mistakes with this build. Number one is this repeater redstone line should be one block up, because now it locks these hoppers. And the item input chest should be at the top there. So let me demonstrate. Let's start with the fuel input. I'm gonna add in some fuel, and we should see that there's one, two, 3. So they come through 1, 2, 2. So it comes through at the same time because of this locking mechanism which you see firing. Then we'll add in our gold, and you should see these firing at the same time. There we go. The item smelter is running, and now it should come through this item chest, the output chest. 6 at a time, and there we go. This is a super smelter designed by Mumbo Jumbo. Well, that's where I got the design, and it has upgrades if we ever need it, but for now this is all I will need. It has been 2 or 3 days since the last scene was recorded, and was recorded over there with the super smelter. Well, the smelter. We won't call it a super smelter. But now, why I haven't recorded in so long is we have a problem. The village breeder isn't working. They made one baby within probably 10 hours that I was standing AFK in the house on that side. So nothing's happening here. Nothing is happening here. So, what I've been thinking is I'm gonna build a new design with the village breeder. I'm not gonna do it on camera because we already made the episode for a village breeder. So I'm just gonna change this up, see if that works, and if it doesn't work, I'll have to move this somewhere else. Then, what I want to get to is to upgrade our storage system. I wanted to build a new storage system, but I think it's better to use this space we have, because now I have more space. I extend it to the back. So let me use what I have for now and make a better storage system in here. And that probably will mean I'm not going to move it at all. But we'll see. So it's not going to be automated at all. It's just going to be more chests with probably some item frames to show me what items are where. I think I'll take it one out each way. But yes. So first I'm going to do changes on the village breeder, which I'm not going to record. I'll show you and explain the end product, and then I'll focus on upgrading the storage system. Who am I? Where is she? If you're wondering why I'm looking different, my internet is offline, so I don't have my normal skin, but the show must go on. It has been a bunch of days since the last scene was recorded, and mainly I'm fighting with this villager breeder. But in the meanwhile, what I did before we get to that update, I made a new door on this other side, because this feels like a nice center point to my Minecraft universe, so I'm gonna use it as my center point, as my storage. So I'll have doors on both sides so I can flow in nicely. Then I started by making the room wider, and this is what I want to do for now. Just a basic sorted storing system, a manually sorted. But I'll have the frames with the item displayed, and then I can sort everything nicely. So that I still need to do now, but let me give you a little update on the villager breeder, which I don't want to focus too much on it in this episode, but it's a problem we need to solve. So I made a new model. It's a way smaller, more compact, but it's still not working. It's smaller but upgraded, so auto extracts the villagers from out there, and then it sends it wherever I want to go. And if it so happens that the villager comes back, it will just bounce and go again. So this is kind of a protection system to help that it doesn't go in here, because this system auto dispenses minecarts, which then will, once anything goes over this detector rail, it sends out more, and then it will just be 20 or 30 or 40 or how many ever minecarts. So yes, I found out that the reason my village breeder isn't working is because I killed a few of them, and now they're unhappy. So to fix it, I'm gonna have to trade with these dudes until they start breeding again. So that's a thing I'll have to deal with. They say it doesn't help to move it because it's the same dudes. I can either find new villagers or just make them happy. So we'll see whichever happens first. But for now, I'm going to add in all these chests over here and then start sorting. And that will help a lot. Then I don't need to go to different chests and look for things. I can just walk in and see, oh, there's what I'm looking for. So let's get this going. And that will do it for the upgrade to the storage systems. There's no auto sorting and things like that, but at least it's sorted now. I'll have to manually do it, but that's not bad. So I don't know if these divisions will be right. What's the word? Like the theme of the boxes. We'll see if that sticks. Like this is stuff. This is organics. These are the wood. So we'll see what happens. But this is good. This is a very great stepping stone in my Minecraft universe. Right, the next thing I want to do, and I already started a little bit, is I'm changing this road. I played with a few designs and it starts looking complicated, and then it looks ugly, so I'll still have to get better at designing things like this. Ooh. This squid that you saw there, every time a squid spawns here, they keep dying here, and I keep collecting the ink sacs. I have a few by this point, I'm guessing. Yeah, 19. All of these came from that one spot there, so that's cool. Anyway, so what I want to do with this is I want to build a bridge, right? We're gonna have this bridge Hey, some more. Going this way, so I took away this building. We're not going to use that road anymore. I want to make a road that goes straight through here. We'll see about the designing. And then what I want to do now is my first aesthetic build, I guess. I don't know what to call it, but I want to build a tower, a viewing platform of sorts around about here, because then you can see everything we've built on this side, and then when we do more things on this side, you'll be able to see everything we've built on this side. So this little mountain here almost feels like a nice center point for everything we're doing. So that's what I want to do. I want to make a viewing platform. The design will figure that out, but for now I want to get the road to come up to there. It's definitely a work in progress, but it's taking shape. I'm sure I'm gonna tweak a lot more down the road, but so far this is good. And I did not know what theme I want to do in this season of my Minecraft series, but I'm guessing we're going with this castle style feel, though I don't want to call it the castle style. Let me show you how it looks coming from my house. I'm trying to add this random brick placement so that it's not too organized. You can see I added it over there, but it's... I'm trying to build a fence type of thing so you don't fall off the cliff. So I added in some normal oak fencing to see how that would look. I don't like it, but I'll leave it for now until I have something I can do over there. Road comes up here to the watchtower, which I can't show you now. But from up there, that feels like a good height. But what that means is I'm gonna bring all of it out by one. Just make it thicker at the bottom. And then we can start building this watchtower. Then what I'll do is I'll use the stripped oak. And we'll go all the way around with that. And then I'll add some of the darker spruce, probably spruce planks, but we'll see if we need some wood somewhere. So I'm just gonna add this one line around so you can get a look of this. Yes. So I'll take that up and then we'll add the spruce touches into it. Entrance will probably still be on this side, but I'll see. Maybe I'll have the spruce go around and entrance on old sides. I'll have to check that out. Progress update. This is how it looks so far. There's some detailing missing, we'll get to that, but yeah, it's taking shape. Gotta add some spruce in there, but now what I've realized is resource generation is very slow and that place is useless. We'll have to supercharge all of our farms and all of the wood chopping and everything. Because otherwise we're gonna suffer throughout this season. But yeah, this is taking shape. And I need more oak. And this is the watchtower. I'm actually quite happy with how it turned out. Initially I wanted to do more spruce. And I did not have these stone brick pillars on the side. But I like this. Just have to figure out what I want to do at the top to top it off. And then all that you can see, I connected this spruce walkway. And all I need to do is add in the stairs with the finishing touches on top. But you know what? Don't have time left to do it now. I'll probably do it between episodes. But at least we got a few things done and I learned that what we have is not sufficient. Upgrades are necessary and they will be done, just don't know when. But that being said, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.